Most kids, even adults, almost always, their favorite ranger is the Red Ranger. Not just any Red Ranger, but Jason, the Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In several rides, this Ranger has always come out as the #1 in the entire history of the franchise, although we must say that Tommy can also win these polls. Jason is the leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and is the Ranger who has defeated the most villains by himself. He is also the only one who defeated Tommy Oliver in a fight. Before becoming a Ranger, he was dedicated to martial arts in Angel Grove until Zordon selected him along with his 4 closest friends to be a Power Ranger, but not just any Ranger, the leader of the group and the most powerful. Why did Zordon choose him as the leader? When Zordon and Alpha 5 make the call to the 5 teenagers and tell them about the power, Jason is the only one who initially believes it, and that is why Zordon gives him the power coin of the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the dinosaur. After obtaining this power, they begin their battles with Rita, who had sent Golder to destroy the Earth until the Power Rangers, led by Jason, defeated the monster. Although, at first glance, Jason seems like a typical athlete who is only interested in sports, inside, he is a kind person who likes to help others, and that is why he protects Billy and also teaches him martial arts so he can defend himself and builds his confidence. In addition to his martial arts skills, Jason does weightlifting and is certified as a scuba diving instructor. After many battles against Rita, one day a new student arrives to the school, Tommy Oliver, who began to be the only one who could be a competition for Jason in martial arts. This is why Rita bewitches him and turns him into the Green Ranger to defeat the Power Rangers. Rita captures Jason and locks him in the Dark Dimension after stealing his morpher, plus he had to fight Golder to get it back. Rita then sends the Green Ranger to destroy Jason, but Alpha 5, Trini and Billy manage to get Jason back before Tommy could harm him. Later, Jason confronts Tommy on Earth and finally defeats him in combat when he throws his energized power sword at the Green Ranger, disarms him, and then uses his blaster to destroy the Sword of Darkness that Rita had given Tommy. That was the sword that kept Rita's spell on Tommy. Now without the sword, Jason then invites Tommy to join the Power Rangers and use his powers against Rita. Later, Rita makes a green candle with special wax that had been enchanted with Tommy's touch when he was evil. Once lit, the candle continues to burn until it goes out, and when it goes out, so do Tommy's powers. When Tommy is near the candle, it accelerates the melting process. Golder captures Tommy and places him near it. However, he eventually escapes and Jason stays behind to retrieve the candle. Jason does well in his fight with Golder, but is called into battle with Rita's monster Cyclops to save Angel Grove. After the failed destruction of the green candle, Tommy entrusts Jason with his power coin to prevent it from falling back into Rita's hands, giving him access to the Green Ranger's powers. This includes the Dagon Shield and the Dagon Dagger, which also allows him to summon the Dagonzord to aid the Rangers, even while Jason controls the Megazord, making it twice as powerful. One day, Golder kidnaps all the parents of the students at Angel Grove School and tells Jason that if he wants to get the parents back, he must hand over all the power coins. So, Jason very cleverly delivers the 5 power coins, but he never gave him the Dragonzord coin. Thanks to this, Tommy recovers his power and then recovers the power coins of the other Rangers to also help the team to recover the parents of Angel Grove. This shows the great leadership that Jason has. When Lord Zedd arrives to the moon and banishes Rita, as we talked about in the video of the whole history of Lord Zedd, he creates some putties with his brand that are stronger and more powerful and sends them to the Earth to destroy the Rangers. In addition to this, Lord Zedd destroys the Zords, including Jason's Dinozord. Even so, Then new Zords called the Thunderzords appear, in which was Jason's new Zord, the Red Dragon Thunderzord, which transformed into a humanoid form and could fight any villain on its own separate from the fusion of the Megazord. Unfortunately, Tommy loses his Green Ranger powers again and Jason feels guilty about it. Lord Zedd takes advantage of this and creates some candles for the other Rangers to also steal their power, but Jason with the help of Zordon manages to save his friends. After these events, Zordon gives Tommy the power of the White Ranger and names him the new leader of the group. Jason accepts this and becomes the second in command, but Tommy was very confident in Jason's experience as a leader and was always looking out for him. Some time later, Jason, Trini and Zack must go to a peace conference in another country, and because of this they had to leave the team. Because of this, Zordon chooses his successors, choosing Rocky as the new Red Ranger. It is believed that because Rocky had big shoes to fill as Jason was the favorite Ranger of all time, Rocky became the least liked Ranger of the entire saga, even after appearing in the Best Power Rangers movie in 1995. In Power Ranger Zeo, there is the Gold Ranger, which was represented by a being who was prince of the planet Trifonia called Trey. He had been injured and needed someone to replace him as the Gold Ranger. Then, this power was given to Jason, who returned to be the second in command of the team. On one occasion when Tommy was kidnapped, Jason had to be the leader. In addition to this, it is seen throughout the series that Tommy relied heavily on Jason's advice for leadership decisions. At the end of Zeo, Jason returns the Gold Ranger powers to Trey, their original bearer, due to the fact that the powers of this Ranger were not meant for humans. Jason was already feeling the weight and weariness of these powers. Despite this, Jason suffered no injury and was able to transfer the powers safely and then went on his way. Jason also appeared in the Power Rangers Turbo movie alongside Kimberly, and they helped the Power Rangers fight against Divatox, the main villain of the Turbo Rangers. He also had another appearance in Power Rangers Wild Force when they made the special Forever Red, in which he appeared with his original Mighty Morphin power, along with other Red Rangers. In Power Rangers Super Megaforce, Jason appeared in the legendary battle, although he was always transformed since the actor could not be in that episode. In 2020, the actor who plays Jason made his final appearance, but this was not the character's last appearance. In Power Rangers Beast Morphers, Jason returns to fight against his old enemy Golder, who was now called Golder Maximus. Jason calls his old team to help him fight Golder, and all the Power Rangers unite to destroy him. The last appearance of the character was in the special episode celebrating the 30th anniversary of the franchise, and in this episode Jason appears for a very short time as he was quickly transformed into a doll to extract his energy. In the comics, Jason has been an important character since these stories are based on the story of the TV series and have created an alternate history. In Jason's case, after leaving the Mighty Morphin team to go to the peace conference, he was selected by the Blue Emissary to give him the power of the Red Omega Ranger. In a different dimension, Jason had been selected to be the White Ranger since Tommy had stayed with Rita as a villain. Tommy did not allow Jason to get the power of the White Ranger and took Jason's life so he could keep that power for himself. If the Red Ranger is your favorite, like this video and subscribe to this channel for more Power Rangers content.